I think that was a throw. Well, I can't hear you guys. I mean, Kevin, you're so damn quiet. I actually couldn't hear you at all. But you know what? That's all right. We're into the game. We're into the third game of this particular best-of-5 series. And Brax, well, I think the big thing to talk about is Flea on this techie.
Yep, so some teams think it's random all their heroes. And this is what happens, right? Sometimes the bomb's not a big enough punishment, so you get the real bomb, the techie. Dude,
it's actually so unfortunate, too, because both of these teams, like, I think OpTic has like 300 Moonbucks or something left, and meanwhile VGJ.Storm, because they random everything, they have 600 Moonbucks left. Yep. And there's still 2 games to go. There's this game and the next game, because it's a best-of-5 series, so...
well,
very interesting.
They're smoked up. They can always disrupt into blast-off combo, or they can drop a proximity mine on top, so that's kind of a combo that will work at this part of the game.
Still go Lunar Blessing here for UR at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, I think so.
They're not going to find anything, it doesn't look like. They're not doing the no filter or smoking endeavor for VGJ.Storm. They didn't post it, so... Oh, the disruption, they're going to find him. They get the blast off. They time it perfectly. Is it going to be enough? Pycat, pretty speedy. They need to chase him down. They're not going to be able to get this kill even with the blast off. Right. Oh, my God. What a disaster.
What's that?
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Flea might be dead. Telekinesis, yep. They have the meta. Oh, no. Flea. No, not like this. They're going to lose first blood. Pycat getting it done with the metamorphosis. You use your blast off. You're setting at like a half HP, and all of a sudden you get turned on because there's an Icarus dive and a telekinesis from the Rubik. My God.
Yep, very, very sad. And this is the Shadow Demon Luna combo, which is super countered by Terribly, by the way. When he presses Reflection, each image of Luna is copied, and they all apply the glaives. Bounce forever.
There's just going to be a million glaives bouncing all over the place, it feels like.
Yep. But they still have meta, so Pycat's actually, he's hiding. Try to fight again.
Yep, Flea in trouble. He does have the blast off. Might need to use it. The disruption will come out first. Meta's about to go down here at the moment. The Icarus dive. Flea in trouble. The blast off will come through, and he will deny himself and get the kill in the meantime. Kidtrack now PPD silenced up. One more auto attack. They turn. It's a 2-for-1 trade. VGJ.Storm finally getting things going here at the beginning of this game, and Pycat will have to back himself up and away.
You know, Techie's win rate in this tournament does not reflect how strong he is.
Yes.
Blast off is insane.
How much damage? 300 full damage at level 1. Just think about that. That is insane. A nuts amount of damage. Plus the silence, of course. The silence is really good as well. Can't like dive away like PPD might have wanted to, but.
Yep, there's also that chance to deny yourself too.
Yeah, we just saw that too. Meanwhile, disruption will come out. The Icarus dive will come through. Pycat's still trying to run. The Icarus dive still will come out. No telekinesis. There's the blast off. PPD now silenced up. The glaive's coming in. He's in trouble. The auto attack from Flea. It's the ranged Techie's auto attack. It strikes again, and Flea will secure yet another kill.
Mod at this rate, VGJ.Storm are going to be blasted off to gaming off this tournament. It's getting real bad.
That's true. Oh, man. They need to blast up. They need to find those blast up kills to get things going. By the way, this is a core dazzle for Snake, and we haven't really talked about it, but he is in the safe lane. We have the Ursa sitting in the mid lane, and then, of course, the aggressive tri-lane for Luna. I guess they didn't want to send the dazzle mid against the Quap. I'm not sure.
It's more that they didn't want to send the Ursa.
I see. That makes
melee
sense.
Melee matchup is very hard.
And we're going to have another fight again. Telekinesis. Pycat will take the rune. The disruption comes out. There's the Soul Catcher. Blast off. He mistimed it. He mistimed it. Now Flea's in trouble. The reflection coming in the TP from Stan King. He might be able to survive. There's no telekinesis left. They will all live. But that could have been a lot of damage with Soul Catcher, with blast off. That could have been really good for VGJ.Storm.
He's actually doing quite well, considering he's against Queen of Pain. I say that now he's got to back to base. Before that, he was CSing quite nicely.
He was doing great, man.
Yep.
Really good stuff. He got a bottle now at least, but...
There's a hasted tech. He's blast off.
Yeah, guys. Got it in 3 seconds. He's pretty low in HP. He needs to be careful. The haste is about to run out, though.
Well, now he's behind him. He's in position. Bought it.
Yeah, they've seen him. Kidtrack, I believe, was the one that spotted him out. He will certainly see him now. So that'll end that engagement, but... maybe they find Flea. They have the Icarus dive. They have the Fire Spirits. They have the lift. He's going to try to blast off. He won't be able to do it in time. He'll try again. He will make it. Oh, my God. They just needed one more auto attack to come in, and he dies as that auto attack was flying.
That's so sad. This guy is our resident techies expert.
Flea is just... He's still level 1. He only has blast off. game's miserable for him. He's gotten a couple of kills. He's died how many times now? 4, 3? Okay. He's got 2 kills at least and 1 assist. It's not that bad, actually.
Yep, 2 of those techies deaths were also denied, so
yes,
not bad at all.
Very true. So this could be a lot worse for Flea. Obviously, you'd like to have more experience. We'll get there at some point in the near future. This is going to give a lot more room for Snaking, though, that they have to deal with this techie's bottom lane. Snaking's going to need plenty of farm. 19 last hits. He's got the null tally. Back bottom again, though. Lucid Beam. There's the Icarus dive to come through. They're looking for Ahsoka. You are doing plenty of damage, but still slowed up with the Fire Spirits. Flea does have the blast off ready to go again. They use Disruption to start things off, though. He's already used it. Down for 13 seconds. So they need to get the timing right. Shadow Poison coming in. PPD has been spotted. No Icarus dive. Soul Catcher. Here comes the blast off, and he will hit it, and Flea will secure a killing spree for this techie. Still level 1 for him, but...
Well, this might be the single best support hero for techies to be in an aggro trial, right? The Disruption sets up the blast off.
Yes. Oh, that is true. I mean, they mistimed it once, but that's fine. In the meantime, by the way, they got the kill mid onto Ryoya. He was actually sitting in the Roche pit, and they walked in, but there was 2 heroes here. They still brought him down, so...
Rubik's Invis.
Yeah, there's the Fate Bolt. They have Blast Off in 5. The Proximity Mine is up. He's fine at level 2. K-Track will walk into it. It's a lot of damage. Flea's still getting chased down. PPD doesn't have the damage, nor does the Icarus dive. Fire Spirits. Flea's got the Blast Off. He might need to use it. Now Ryoya coming in. Here we go. The Blast Off's going to come through PPD. And he will get denied, of course, for Flea, but they need one more auto attack. It's the Shadow Poison that does the job. K-Track walking in. What are you doing? The Telekinesis is not going to be in time. It's a double kill for Stan King. It is 6-2. This Techies is actually doing some serious work, my friend.
It's a laning stage disaster. Techies
Yes.
is crushing this game.
I suppose Pycat is still getting okay farm. Yawara is ahead of him, but these supports are getting... Like, PPD is not having a great time on this Phoenix at all.
Right. The big difference, like, when you lose this aggro trial, it really reflects in your supports because you can't just go back and full block. There's nowhere for you to go. You're just going to sit at level 2 trying to make something happen in PPD. Mid lane, but... I'm not sure what he can do.
And maybe throw up... He doesn't have Sunray, so that's not even an option.
The level 2 is the big issue here. Does not do much of anything.
So he's just going to leech experience, I guess. He's kind of close to level 3, but here we go. VGJ.Storm, they're looking for CCNC. A disruption. He's going to walk up CCNC, disrupt it up. The Icarus dive coming. They've got the Burrow Strike, the Blast Off. It misses again. Flea, the Weave will come out. So far, nobody is dead. The Silence was still up on Zai in the meantime, but he should be fine. Snaking trying to chase him down. He even rotated him with the Shadow Wave and the Weave coming through with Medallion on top.
He's dying to Poison Touch.
Is he really?
He's actually dead.
Okay. Rip.
The Medallion slapped on him did more than 300 damage.
That is unfortunate. Kidtrack now tried going for the Bounty Rune. Soul Catcher. Earth Shock is up, ready to go. He also has the Overpower in 2 seconds. Although Kidtrack is pretty speedy, actually, but not when he gets Lucent Beamed here in a moment. He is at least making a lot of space for his Terrorblade to get some more farm. Still, though, that's another big kill that will go the way of the Sursa. Alright, so...
So what's going on, Juan?
I don't know. You tell me, buddy.
Right,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
So in a lot of games when we see techies, especially when you end up randoming a bunch of shit heroes that somehow work together, usually he can't go anywhere. They gank with blast off, right? Usually it's just the blast. That's setup.
That is true. It would be a lot harder if they didn't have the disruption, let me tell you.
It's just so odd.
The Midas Mode gods have decreed that this Techies game, while it looks bad on paper, maybe they can get something going here. Snaking is going to get chased down by Zai, kind of baited the Sunray, the Fade Bolt. He doesn't have Grave. He does have the Shadow Wave, but it's not going to be enough to survive and get the kill on his Zai. So good attempt. Really good bait from Zai to take some of that damage and then turn it into the kill as well. Done. Nicely
done from OpTic. Finally making something happen. You know, it's 3-8, but it's only a less than 1k gold lead. It's honestly not a big deal, right? Techies is super low level, same thing with Shadow Demon. Every support in this game is...
Yep.
Cores on the side of the...
So OpTic will, they'll get some experience for their cores, or for their supports like you mentioned. Yeah, they really need, like, the next few levels for Techies now. He needs to get level 3, level 4, obviously up to level 6 as quickly as he can, but I think OpTic are going to start recovering because they have this Terrorblade, he's farming the jungle, he's got Treads, he's going to TP top now. It's not that bad for OpTic despite being down 8-3 in terms of the kill.
You know, Pain's also having a fantastic game. Top of the net worth and about more than 1,000 gold.
Thinking he's going to get jumped mid again. Does he have the Grave? He finally does. He will be able to get off his Sunray doing some stinging. Okay, just kidding. He can't get it off at all. The Sonic Wave comes in and blows him. Frickin' the Kingdom Come, essentially. So That is unfortunate. That's the second death in a row for the Dazzle here for Snaking. Kind of having a rough game, but so he's still top of the net worth, or rather second in net worth for his team, as he's right behind the Luna. All right, we've slowed things down a little bit, maybe, kind of.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. The game is kind of stabilized. It's not so hectic, not so chaotic, but PyCat manages to take out the top tier 1. Snaking ended up TPing mid, and then put down. And then 2 people tried to TP him to help him, but canceling as well, and that gave PyCat all the space to take the top tower. And all of a sudden, this Terrorblade doesn't look like he's so poor.
Is that in the clips? Nope, they didn't even need it. Flea used the blast off again. That gets him to level 3.5. Okay. We missed it, but that's still a big kill. And they might even get the tier 1. Well, no, it's pretty tanky at this point, though. Yeah. Here we go. A setup from Zai, now of level 6. Does he have Epicenter? He does. Kitrax coming in level 2 Fade Bolts. We might find Snaking dead again. Level 8, he does have the Shadow Wave and the Shallow Grave. You need to be a little careful, though. They're just going to go top. They say, screw it. We can't kill him. Let's back up and go somewhere else.
OpTic are in a pretty good position, even though they're down gold. They have the space to farm on the map. Terrorblade can push out the top lane, resort back to the jungle. It's very difficult for them to catch, so he will catch up, and he'll be fine despite his not so great start. But something very concerning is the Ursa. And what does he do? He can't really lane 6 at 9.5 minutes. There's no like a single lane he can like stay in a farm. He can jump, yes, but
he can't really take Roche either. He's on level 6.
Yeah, it feels like there's no place for him in the game at this moment.
Yeah, Ryoya had kind of a tough time in that mid lane. He's actually below that of the Sand King, who was the offlaner for Zai. All right, well, and another point that you were talking about that I want to kind of harp on is the Terrorblade, like you mentioned, they can farm anywhere. They have this tier 1 tower down, so they can aggressively jungle. This gives them so much more space for PyCat here on the map.
Once the tier 1 start to die, alright, Terrorblade can go anywhere.
Gonna go Mask of Madness, which I haven't seen too much Terrorblade recently, but is this the typical go-to starting item for Terrorblades now?
I think it's very, some players prefer it, some people don't.
Yeah.
Okay, but in combat situations, it's not that great because the Sunder off, right? So
yes, very true.
Definitely is just for farming.
So it's preference then to a certain extent?
Yeah, I would say so. In some situations, it's like the biggest list of avoid Mask of Madness, right?
Right.
Sometimes it ends up being really good, sometimes it gets you killed and looks like a waste of them.
They will take the tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. In the meantime, for VGJ.Storm, at least they'll attempt to. I think there's no glyph, so this is just going to get taken down. Finally, they'll get some more space to work with. Yuar in the late game can be very dangerous to deal with, and he can easily get there with a Mask of Madness that he farms in Luna, so
yep.
And it's something to be considered. And also, he has the top end of net worth too, so Luna could get gigantic, get to that Godzilla Luna moment, and then things get a little bit harder for OpTic.
Yep, there's also the Shadow Demon combo that we've seen multiple times this tournament, actually.
I like Flea helping out with the proximity mine, taking down some of these jungle camps with Ahsoka, of course, having the level 3 glaives. He's got Mask of Madness, he'll pop it. It's a lot of gold all of a sudden, 300 ahead of the Queen of Pain, and Flea securing level 4 because he's leeching the experience from the Luna. Again, he wants that level 6. All right, Ryoya, come on, man.
Layman to try to cover up the Roshan, but he's been exposed.
Yeah, he has indeed been exposed. And the illusion will do the job. He has to back himself up. He does have a salve, luckily enough. But again, he only has level 1 overpower. Level 3 Furious Whips might be enough. But again, he didn't even do any damage to the Roche.
Yeah. Barely got started.
So they have a long way back for this Ursa. But again, maybe this Luna can get big enough to make some space. And again, though, we haven't seen it too much of this tournament, but we've seen what techies can do in the late game. You have mines, obviously remote mines, proximity mines.
That's right. He has a whole new dynamic in the game.
Pretty much playing a different game. It's not really Dota at that point.
Changes it and makes it miserable.
Yep, except a techies player, usually, if your name is Slacks. Soul Ring is going to go for the Yules, which makes sense. It's a good item before Blast Off. Now it still is a good item. And, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of slowing down again. PyCat's getting a ton of farm. Actually doesn't have his Mask of Madness yet. Finally does. The Ursa now has Mask of Madness. So recovery is the name of the game for some of these heroes, it feels like.
I just worry for how much impact this Ursa is going to have in other parts of the game. This hero doesn't farm fast. He's not fight ready. Can't get into fight very easily. It just feels like he needs a lot of time to come online.
Feels like he's going to be kind of the initiator. Blink Earth Shock potentially. That'll help out. But again, like in terms of damage he's coming down in fights, probably not going to be a lot.
No real stuns to start off these team fights. And when you're playing with no stuns against Queen Pain, Terrorblade, even Sand King, like how could you kill these guys?
You don't want to use disruption, offensively either. You want to save that to save one of your teammates if the fight goes that direction. So I mean, you start off with a demonic purge maybe, but you're really relying on Lucent Beam, maybe a blast off. Silence.
You have to chain these spells well together, right? The blast off into like demonic purge, for example.
Yes.
Not easy to do.
This is going to be a tough game for VGJ.Storm, and as of right now, OpTic, they're a little bit behind in terms of the net worth, but they're still fine. They're pushing in waves. They're trying to get some farm for their Terrorblade. And again, I don't want to keep harping on it, but it's important because EOR on this Luna is going to get big at some point here in the near future, it feels like.
He's already starting to accelerate past everybody else. He was basically the other heroes farm so fast when he picked.
Yes. Great item for him. Yasha, Manta is the next item on the list. No Dragonlance early on in the game. Maybe he goes BKB next. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably,
Radiant's bottom tower
I imagine he'll skip like the BKB stat items like Butterfly in this kind of a game since it has some got Dazzle and Shadow Demon to back him up.
Very true. Be able to save him.
OpTic smoked up. They don't have Blink Dagger yet on Sand King, but it shouldn't matter.
Are they going to pass each other again? PBD's going to spot Snake King. They know it. Shadow Wave comes out. Snake King knows there's some people on the high ground. They're going to get back to the tower. Zai's going to come in. He's got the Burrow Strike ready with the Epicenter. Doesn't have a blink, but he's going to hit on the one. At beginning channel, Disruption comes in. Great Sonic Wave. The Eclipse coming through. Nobody dead yet. Not yet, but they will finally find Kid Solo is going to be UR. He's going to try to make it away, but he should get dropped down. They need one more Burrow Strike. They're going to find it here in a moment. Ahsoka trying to juke and jive. Cannot make it through. It is a 1-for-2 trade. A lot of damage being dealt. I'm surprised it even went that well for VGJ.Storm with that great Sonic Wave from CCNC.
So very nice for OpTic. They'll take this 200 power for free. And alright, 747's in the Roshan pit, but
he's gonna get spotted. Yeah, he can't actually kill Roche.
Yeah.
And Pycat will spot it. He'll think, oh, there's nobody in here. This hasn't even taken any damage. And, of course, in the meantime, Flea, you can't really go with your team. Although Zai, the remote mine's going to get the kill here. It's going to be close. How much damage is he going to do? He's waiting. The Sandstorm. Flea, does he have enough mana for Blast Off? He doesn't. He needs to Soul Ring.
He's doing the maths.
Can he do it? No. Oh, he gets it. Flea blows him away. The dominating spree now for the Techies, and I'm sure Zai is not happy about that. Meanwhile, top lane, Ryoya getting caught. The Enrage will not save him. CCNC, he's on a killing spree of his own, and Kitrak helping secure it as well.
So that was Techies' first kill with the remote mines, right? Now teams know, or now OpTic should be aware that he's just sitting in the bottom lane, mining up this area, and it becomes hard for them to take over this part of the map, right? Like, you can't just walk into this area anymore. You don't know where he has mines. Even though he doesn't pressure the tower that much, unless he like walks through the mines, it's still scary.
It is very, very scary. And it's interesting, I like the fact that he's placing it on the opposite side of the river. We see a lot of Techies players, Slacks included, they just start mining their own side of the river so that if they ever get behind, you can't really push high ground if you're one of the team opposite the Techies. But this is a bit different. He's placing it down aggressively. He's got mines in the enemy jungle. But he is spotted by the wards, I believe.
Yeah, that ward does. Well, it saw the mine being placed in that.
Right.
You know he's there.
And they're going to try to, with the mines dropped down, VGJ.Storm are going to feel confident to push down into this bottom lane. They'll disrupt up the Luna, who again is very farmed. Second in net worth now. Still working on the Manta style. And these illusions actually do some serious work. That's kind of ridiculous.
Black 2. Power.
They'll try to Fade Bolt it, but it's too little too late. The Glyph will come out for now, but everybody else is across the map kind of trying to find their own thing here for OpTic.
The game has taken a weird turn where VGJ are struggling to find initiations to open up the team fight, and OpTic, they've been playing the other two lanes opposite VGJ. So it's like OpTic are slowly winning this game. And I feel like it's going to get harder and harder, especially when they start to objectives like Roshan. They don't have the greatest Roshan take in the team. Terribly, it is possible.
See, we are still in the early stages of this game, although It doesn't feel like it's been 17 minutes, but it has indeed. Now they might try to find Ryoya. He'll juke his way into the tree line. Zai on the hunt. Are they going to find him? They spot him out. They jump in. There's the Veil drop down. The Scream of Pain. He will overpower. He's still got the Enrage, and actually VGJ.Storm are going to try to turn this around. PBD. He might have to use the Supernova. He's just going to get dropped by the Poison Touch from Snaking. The Lucid people hit up onto CCNC. He will run. He's got Blink in 1. No way to stop it. Zai also in the tree line. They're on the run for him. The Shadow Poison might have spotted him, but he will burrow his way through. He will TP out, and I think he will be successful along with it. So only 1 kill there, but still keeping this Ursa alive. That's actually a pretty good play from VGJ.Storm.
Yeah, very nice. They don't want to use the stun immediately, but Ursa can do rage and TP afterwards and lives. They're trying to make sure they make a good kill, but
too good from the Ursa from Ryoya. And they'll try to pressure maybe this top lane. They're going to use the illusions. That's it. They're not going to stay any longer. The illusion in the Roche from Ryoya's like, you've got to be kidding me. I can finally take Roche. I have 4 points in Overpower and 4 points of Fury Sweeps. I have a Mask of Madness and a Rage, and you still won't let me take this damn Roshan.
it happens every time he walks in the pit. And yeah, when you have some hero, yeah, Roche, like the Rocket Flare, the illusion, for example, it feels like it ruins this one of Ursa's big potential power spikes, right?
Yes, agreed. And in the meantime, though, Flea has picked up a Yule Scepter. His level 10 talent is the -4 second proximity mine cooldown. He's got a Soul Ring. He's working on an Aghanim Scepter. This tech, he's starting to have kind of a big impact. He's pushing in this bottom lane constantly, and now there's no tier 2 towers. The threat of these creeps getting to the tier 3 towers is something you have to consider. But now, OpTic, they will head into the pit. No idea this is happening, I believe. VGJ.Storm absolutely have no idea this is going on, and this might fall quickly. They have meta going. They have CCNC, who also does a lot of damage. I think they might just lose out on Roche here for VGJ.Storm.
Yep, we're talking about the Mask of Madness on Terribly. Very good for Roche. Ton of damage, but just survivability, right? Silence.
Oh, track. They will get the Aegis though for CCNC. In the meantime, they're setting up something mid, it looks like. They have the Blast Off. They're going to use Blast Off, I think, for PBD. Or just going to use it immediately, and PBD will just Vigorous Dive away, and Flea misses it, so...
Give it his all.
Yeah, he really tried his best there, but his best was not enough. Meanwhile, Snaking getting orchided up, but he still has the 4 staff to work with. He has a Shadow Wave. He is fine. But again, the big thing is that Aegis is up on the Queen Pay now, so...
You know, I feel like OpTic aren't worried about this techies at all. Aren't really a lot of sentry place. They don't care too much. Seeing techies, and this guy can take over the game, especially when it gets super lead.
Yeah, but remember, he's putting all of his mines on the opposite side of the map, where he's kind of made his home recently. There's this one remote mine pile down in the jungle, but he's going to have to start putting some work. Yeah, you can see it already. He's putting up these mines up onto the top of the tier 3. He'll have an Ag soon, which will even help for that. It's so weird. It just feels like both teams have been kind of in their opposite, the enemy safe lane, essentially. Flea's been bottom, OpTic has been top.
Each other.
Yeah, exactly. Very strange stuff. Anyway, VCNC still trying to keep this wave pushed out. Sort of slowing things down. No kills have happened in the last few minutes. I think it's been like maybe 3 to 4 minutes in a kill. Yeah. And here is the gem of true sight for PBD. This is where things get a lot better for them.
Yeah, definitely. Very early gem, but happened to buy a gem like that and then lose. Awful.
Yeah, we've seen that before. Yeah, we have indeed seen that before. Meanwhile, Snaking, DCNC Sonic Wave, that's more than enough to get the kill. You had the Auric Malevolence along with Sonic Wave, and the Soul Burn would tick him down one way or the other. So that's a giant kill, dead for 46 seconds, no Dazzle. That is one of your core heroes, one of your most farmed heroes for VGJ.Storm is just dead in the dirt. DCNC continues to just cut the creep waves, deal with top, deal with middle, and there's not much VGJ.Storm can do about this at this point. Yeah. Very exciting right now, Brax, let me tell you.
Finding so many mines.
Kitrak might find Ryoya, or rather vice versa. I believe we'll get a kill onto PPD elsewhere. I think it was the mines that he got. I have no idea, actually.
He died on this cliff where...
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't even know he had remote mines there. Okay, so they get 2 quick kills. Maybe they can continue pressuring bottom. You are still Mantis style, Mask of Madness, 2,500 gold.
So the whole strategy behind Tank is to stall the game.
Yes.
That is his biggest strength as a hero. And you have the big Shadow Demon Luna combo, which is strong in the late game. Pretty safe, right? Your heroes are at no real threat, but I don't know. I'm not sure how good it's gonna be. Terrible. Center on the real.
Yeah, they found him rather easily. He, by the way, bought a Shadow Blade when they have a gem. Obviously, he didn't know they had a gem of True Sight until just now, I think. But it's a bit unfortunate to buy that item when there's a gem on the opposite team.
Radiant's middle tower is
He had Blink queued up for a while. I don't know. I guess he just changed his. Oh, that's a disaster. It's not good all of a sudden. All right, well. They see the Terrorblade. Oh, they see him walking up to the high ground. They're just splitting up the map again. I don't even know, like... I don't even know where this game is going. Flea is just on the other side of the map. They've actually scanned for him. They're going to try to find this kill maybe, but it's a bit dangerous. Oh, he's going to see that remote line. Techie's Dota.
Game, huh?
Techie's Dota, my friend. I'll go for the TP. Not going to work. Finally, we'll deal with this annoying Techies. Yule Scepter will come out from the Sand King. He's got another burrow in 3. He's going to blast off and deny himself.
Spell steal from Rubik to pick up some of these mines to play his own Techies.
That, yeah, very true.
Expecting that, but it didn't happen.
That would have been nice for him.
Well, look at these mines. They have the gem, but they walk uphill into these mines. Might die?
Dude, they're just running in. PPD's going to get Demonic Purge. He's going to Icarus dive into the Supernova. They have plenty of damage, though. Great Burrow Strike from Zai. Onto 2. The Sonic Wave onto 3. A double kill. They will at least get PPD, but it's a triple kill for CACNC. PPD, he does die, but it's for cause. It's for VGJ.Storm to lose pretty much all of their heroes except Ryoya. And they might even lose him. He's on the hunt, but maybe he's the one that's going to get hunted here in a moment. They need to be careful. He's just going to go bottom into the wave. They know that he's here. Will they chase him? I don't think so. I think it's time to put pressure.
Oh, Zai walked right by the mines, but he wasn't looking.
Yule Scepter, Epicenter going to go. Ryoya is going to pop the Enrage in time. So a lot of the damage being mitigated. The telekinesis is there with the Enrage going in. It means he might not die. In fact, Zai needs another Burrow Strike here in a couple of seconds. In the meantime, though, pushing into the base, there's the meta coming out. The Tier 3 tower under siege. Flea. He's got the blast off ready to go. He also has remote mines.
Misses.
They will get the kill onto the Rubik. Now Zai, a little bit low in mana. He's got Watcher. He cannot afford to lose this gem, but it's actually going to be the Ursa that goes and gets dropped down. So nice little pickup there. So they end up getting all 5 of the heroes for OpTic. They do lose Kidtrack, they do lose PPD, but again, they got that Tier 3 tower. And that's just how fast you can take these buildings with Metamorphosis on a Terrorblade.
Yep. That team fight there was so nicely played. Like, PPD gets caught in the beginning, but he dives in with almost no health, and then baits them all together for a man Sand King stun, and they just get distracted by it. They all die.
Yeah, so good stuff coming in for OpTic. Great team fight against Zai. The Burrow Strikes have been on point, and it feels like this Techie is starting to become a non-factor. He's not really getting mines down. He's starting to do it on his own side of the river, but even so, he's got a long way to go. But they might find Zai, although he will blink himself out. He actually just breaks the smoke and just see you later. He's gone, so.
The gem factor, right, makes it so difficult. They have a gem. There's still 3 wards on the side of the map that they have not dewarded.
That's true. They haven't really been playing in their own base and in their own jungle, though, for the most part. So that's kind of the reason why they haven't dewarded them.
top shrine is under attack.
Okay, Ags is slowly but surely getting picked up for Flea. We have UR still farming away, but again, he did die. He needs the BKB on the other side. Shiva's Guard. Yoya will use the Shadow Blade. On the other side of the map, there's going to be the Shadow Demon Sand King getting caught by a Yule Scepter. And you got to be careful. They're all kind of going bottom, but again, meta is going to be back up here in 40 seconds. Oh, Yoya's caught. Telekinesis, a godlike spree for CCNC.
Big pick.
Stole overpower. Look out, guys. Be trouble. Burrow Strike. Flea's been caught. They've dropped the Veil. The Yule Scepter. The Sun Rays in. They might want it back. No buyback from Yoya yet. He does have it. The range rack's taking a lot of damage. Flea might be in trouble. He's got the blast off if need be. But you are TPing in means it's time to back, I believe, if you're OpTic Gaming.
Yep, no Metamorphosis, so don't want to walk up the hill. Terribly doesn't lead at that point.
Alright, is that a Scotty? No. Yeah, I think it's a Scotty. Yep. Alright, well, good luck killing this Terrorblade now.
As if they could already do it.
No, they really couldn't. He has Sunder. He was really never killable. You're right.
Not easy. It's that's one of the problems with randoming a no stun lineup. Sometimes these heroes that have Sunder or Blinks Balanced.
Sometimes you just gotta random. You don't have any Moonbucks left. A bit rough. But again, this is not the last game of the series. Regardless of what direction this game goes, this is a best of 5, and we're in the 3rd game. So even if OpTic were to win this game, they would still need to win the next game to take the series 3-1. And we'll see if that's a possibility. But for now, still in the middle of the 27-minute long Game 3, where there is a 7K lead for OpTic. If you're just joining us, VGJ.Storm pretty much randomed every single hero they have in their lineup. Of course, they ran into the techies. It did some okay work in the beginning of the game. Very good level 1 hero, but now he's going to have to try to mine up his base and prepare for the inevitable late game that you always see when you have the techies on your team.
Come on, if VGJ.Storm win this game, how long?
80 minutes, probably.
That's very conservative of you.
You think so?
I do.
I'm going off of the game we played yesterday.
Well, they are even farther behind.
That's true.
That game is...
You're not wrong. They will take Roche, though. Ryoya, one more auto attack. He's going to get the Aegis and Cheese, but can he get out in time? He has no enrage. He just used it. He's going to Shadow Blade away. They don't have the gem. The Sand King is not near enough. That's a big play for VGJ.Storm. It might keep things a little bit more even for the next few minutes at the very least.
Finally, we see Ursa being able to have Roche.
Yeah, he desperately wanted that. It's been a while. It has been a while for Ryoya, but he will get it done. In the meantime, bottom lane, they're looking for Sand King. He pops meta. Pycat just wants this kill. Demonic Purge not in time. They'll get the tier 1 tower, perhaps in the tier 2. So even though they get the Aegis, they still lose 2 heroes. Snake King falls elsewhere.
It has the Nullifier.
Ooh. Yeah, who is this for? It's a good question.
I guess Queen of Pain's BK Cheese.
Yes.
Applied instantly.
You mean the Luna, yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. And then you can Nullifier and Orchid the same.
Yes. That was actually a bounty we had. It's not a bounty today, but...
Boy, it should have been.
Yeah, he would have gotten some extra gold for his team, which again, they really desperately need. Both of these teams do, actually.
Both these teams desperately need. Pay for their heroes at the Moonduck stamps.
Oh man, his techie's pretty close to the Aghanim Scepter, but now these, I believe these mines are going to get dropped down. The illusions will come in, they'll clear it up for the most part. Bottom lane is going to be the way you want to go. I don't think you want to go mid unless you can clear up all of these mines. They're going to try to chase him. Ryoya, he has the Aegis. I think he knows he's being chased, perhaps. Yeah, he's got a Shadow Blade. They need the Sand King, though, but Zai's a little too far away. Unless they have a sentry here or something. They did drop a sentry. Ryoya orchid it up. They're going to have the catch. The Nullifier coming in as well. Telekinesis is not even needed. They will secure the kill. That's Aegis. They want to have Telekinesis for the Aegis, I believe, for Kid Track. He's ready to go. There's the Burrow Strike coming in. Lift will be next, potentially. He does get the Enrage off. Kid Track, can he get the lift in time? The blink comes in. The mine comes out. Good disruption save from Sand King. So far, so good. But again, Ryoya, no Aegis. They still have the cheese on UR. CCNC has to blink himself out of trouble. Zai jumps into the Burrow Strike, forced away. I actually can't believe they're going to keep Ryoya alive. I guess the big thing is they didn't have the damage from Pycat, so that's the one major issue why they couldn't get the kill.
They just don't want to commit so hard for that because they know what's going to happen. The darkness, you know, people are coming. Win.
Yes, indeed. Getting the Aegis is pretty big. And Techie Zags, very close. He actually is like 200 gold away. And then this mid lane gets hard to push into. If he puts the sign there anyway.
Terrorblade is one of the better heroes against tech illusions everywhere. Pop all the traps. Of course, you can't. It's more cool than have to work for it.
You can also just send your illusions up to the high ground. They can push, and you can just sit back and stay safe, even if there are remote mines. They're gonna try with Ryoya and another. They might.
Are they gonna try to kill?
I don't think so.
They can. They have 42 armor.
They're maybe they think it's illusions. I thought they might have gone for it. I mean, they have their two biggest heroes, rather two of their biggest heroes here in the Ursa and the Luna, but maybe not. Luna's actually huge. Pycat's gonna come in. There's the reflection. Oh my god.
Yep.
That is disgusting. Meanwhile, CCNC will find Snake King. You were talking about this earlier. I didn't think it was that much. And now Ryoya is gonna get killed. The Enrage comes out. Too little too late. Pycat will secure himself another kill. And that is him dead for 56 seconds. And now it's all up to the mines for VGJ.Storm. It's all up to Flea, it feels like.
It's really bad when they're disruption.
Yeah, that's
Everyone died.
that is a problem.
Kid Track actually stole disruption.
Yeah, that is the issue. They've got Luna illusions, they've got Pycat illusions. The mines will go. There's a couple more remote mines left, not enough to kill anybody. Epic, says Zai. There is the mid lane range. Oh, they missed a few of those remote mines as well, but there is this one pile here they need to be careful with. Techies does have his Ags now. Where did he drop the sign? Good question.
Dire's middle barracks is
Push.
falling.
Very difficult for techies to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he has a couple mines. It's not going to be enough. The only pile that I think that can kill somebody is either, it might be mid. There's like 4 or 5 here. Even so.
He's got the sign on it.
Was he? I didn't see it there.
Yeah, he just
There it
dropped
is. He just dropped it. You're right.
But I mean, they're gonna see the sign. They know it's like a 3-minute cooldown, so playing on the lanes now.
Yeah, just go top or bottom. Keep all the waves pushed in, which they're doing a great job with. CCNC just gets his boots to travel, so he's allowed to split push bottom and TP into flight. There's like no remote mines over here. PPDD will Icarus dive over them. There's one remote mine left. They will pop it, and now this top lane is in some serious trouble. But again, everybody is back up for VGJ.Storm. We'll see if we can't find some initiation from either team. CCNC just got a solo kill on Ryoya bottom lane. Was not expecting that. My bad.
The Shadow Blade has to run out.
Try with the burrow. The glyph will go. They want another tier 3 tower, slowly but surely. OpTic whittling this base down. Oh my god, this is... Please, just walk in the mines bit. I'm begging you. That's all I want.
Yeah.
A Pike gets too tanky, might not even kill him anyway.
No, Shadow Demon has a force. But he has mines.
Ooh, that's a play. We lost their range Rex mid lane, by the way, in case you guys didn't see it. And more split pushing. And Roche is up in 2.5 minutes, so it's time to back up.
You're bearing your face in your hands. You're not having a good time. What's wrong?
I think Techies is the issue here, buddy. I think this is quite the Techies game. What's OpTic's bankroll next game? Snake King's already preparing for the future.
Confidential information, King.
Over 9,000. Nice meme, Pycat. I didn't know it was 2007 again. Just kidding, Pycat. I love you. Please don't hate me. Still, though, yeah, I mean, I think Buka can tell them. I'm not sure. The current bank balance is 181 for OpTic. Okay, they just GG. They just GG out. It's fuck this. Fuck this. We're done. Let's just get into the next game. Oh my God. Are they actually GG? Yep, they actually GG'd.
Won game 3, guys.
What a Dota 2 game we just watched. What a game. That was unbelievable.